Peace on earth. This is Gemini Moon, the Starseed Healer. Welcome to my channel. I am an astrologer and intuitive life coach, here to service you in talking about the full moon in Libra. I went ahead and pulled some cards for you guys. Some beautiful, 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 beautiful cards. I'm going to go ahead and just talk about this moon and get settled into this energy of Libra. It's going to go ahead and channel from my guides, use my intuition to guide me at this time as I go ahead and service you guys with this energetic reading. Times are shifting. Timelines are shifting. Do you believe in the version of yourself that you maybe can't even see yet? Do you believe in love in its highest form, that it's available to you? Whether you do or not, that energy is available to you at all times. That energy of divine connection, the abundance of the universe is always calling to us. Always. We can make a choice. We can make a choice to answer the call or not. It's never about what you're called, who you're called. It's always about what you answer to. The Bible says, "Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door will be opened." We have to make a choice. We have to make a choice. Libra is all about choices. Libra is about the choices we make. It is about our relationship to free will. It is about the intellect and how we use the intellect to serve our greatest manifestation, to serve our greatest needs. Libra is the energy of the mind, the mental plane, fairness, justice, truth, balance. Full moon in Libra is going to take place April the 7th, between the 7th and the 8th, I would rather like to say, because that energy is going to be fully aligned between the 7th and the 8th. I believe it's the 7th though. But between the 7th and the 8th, we have a full moon in Libra at 18 degrees. And I want to go ahead and read something from this book called Inside Degrees by Elias Lonsdale. And I'm going to go ahead and read Libra 18 degrees. So, Libra 18. A woman carefully counting the beans in a jar. Taking outward phenomena literally, the utmost in naivety. You wander into every trap and pitfall with eyes wide open, wanting so badly for everything to add up and to make sense. Lacking a strong center of selfhood, impressionable to received ideas and at the mercy of conditionings, wanting only to please and to make everybody happy, you are held within the circle of consensus agreement, behaving in such exemplary fashion that it is too good to be true. All is from the outside in. Lessons in outlasting what you take on and in showing up after being so far gone that nobody knew where to find you. I want to read that last line again. Lessons in outlasting what you take on and in showing up after being so far gone that nobody knew where to find you. So what I'm going to say again is that You know, this full moon is all about choices. It's all about the choice, about moving towards what's going to serve you on the highest. You know, what's really going to serve you on your soul path, on your journey. On your journey. This is going to be a point of real decision making. Real decision making. You know, the full moons come to illuminate, and they come to help us release and to let go of what no longer serves us. Whenever the sun and the moon oppose each other, whenever they align in that way, you know, the full moon energy brings up imbalance. You know, it illuminates where the deepest need of soul growth and connection is. And so this full moon is happening in the area of partnership, one-on-one relationships, contracts, marriages, where we make agreements. So very, very, very definitive time. It's a very, very definitive time. You know, this is a very, very definitive time. The full moon in Libra. The full moon in Libra. So the cards that I pulled to interpret this energy and to help me out are as follows. So we have the Ace of Staffs or the Ace of Wands. I pulled an Archangel card from Archangel Uriel. Brilliant idea. Then we have the Lovers. And then at the bottom we have the Knight of Coins. So with the Ace of Staffs, you know, I'm definitely feeling like this charged up energy, this new sense of purpose, this new sense of passion, this new sense of action, this new activation coming. You know, the full moon in Libra is really going to make clear. It's going to make clear what road we are to take, what road needs to be cut off, what road that we need to go now for more personal and soul fulfillment. Okay, for the long term. You know, number one, Ace is individuality, independence, and leadership. So this definitely is a point of finding the speed, finding the passion, finding a personal goal. Finding a personal goal and running with the wind. As an angel message, we have the Archangel Uriel, which says brilliant idea. And it reads as follows. Yes. First word it says after Archangel Uriel is yes. Your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. It says please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So this is a time to really decide and act on who you are. And then we have the Lovers. The Lovers, which again, choices, going towards the path that aligns with your highest good. There is this energy of taking the road less traveled, taking the road that you most seek after at this time. This desire, this connection, this harmony, this sense of a dream coming into fruition, a dream starting to be sculpted and carved out. It really, really is about operating on faith, you guys. Operating on the faith. You know, I feel like for this full moon in Libra, many of us are going to find that spark, Really many of us are going to rekindle the spark again. We're going to find our inner child again. We're going to find our sense of creativity again. We're going to find our power again. We're going to go back to the beginning of something. We're even going to stumble upon the truth of who we are, the truth of who we are. And I mean that literally, that we are going to find out the truth of who we are. We are going to be making decisions that get us to the next step of creative energy, creative integrity, the sense of willpower, the sense of confidence that we now have, the sense of joy, and even I guess the word is sanctimonium, this sanctified, very, very liberated, powerful activity. You see the Archangel Uriel, brilliant idea. He's on a horse, on a unicorn, actually, going forth with the lightning bolt, ready to throw it at what it sees, ready to take on the new challenge, ready to go towards fulfillment. It's really about having the faith to just dream again and to envision. For many people during this time, I feel like writing is going to be a great medium. Writing out your dreams, writing out your goals, I'm telling you, writing and speaking it out, writing and speaking. Putting yourself around the right people, putting yourself around the people that make you feel most uplifted and most inviting. Libra 18, what I just read, the woman counting beans in a jar. It's very, very tedious work. One thing about Libra is that Libra is a sign of social awareness, very, very aware of its surroundings, very, very aware of the value of that it has and everyone else's sense of value, always working to be harmonious and cooperate and be diplomatic, and I think this time around, with the full moon in Libra, with us being in Aries season, which is all about leadership, which is all about the self, the individual, it's time to really, really rebalance and find new purpose and new meaning in what it means to be partnered within romantic relationships, within friendships, and what it means to really have your own voice and have your own say-so and have this freedom of thought. We're going to new levels of freedom, in the collective, in spirituality, in politics, in religion, in all of the many sectors of life that we find honorable and valuable. This is a time of really, really soul searching. I believe the full moon is going to help us do a lot of soul searching. It's air energy, it's air, and the elements, the suits in the tarot that deal with air are the swords. So it's about taking your power, taking the power of your mind, your will and intellect, and making decisions, and signing on the dotted line, laying down the law. You know what I'm saying? This could be a time where we see new laws springing up, new laws around foreign affairs, new laws around companies, and we may be even seeing certain deals, breaking down certain deals, and even in your own life, certain contracts, certain agreements that you've made. You now have the answers to certain things. You're getting the answers to your questions, and you're not questioning anymore, and you're starting to see where you can take more control, where you can be free, have the free will to go for your highest goal. which is always love, which is always freedom. So at the bottom, we have the Knight of Coins, which tells me, you know, everything in due time. Everything is happening in due time. We're paying our debt, to society. The Knight of Coins is really, really responsible. Very, very much a hard worker, very, very dependable. So there is this feeling of really embodying a stronger character format, this stronger sense of value, consistency, being consistent. It's about once you find that spark, once you find what you crave, what you desire, it's about really, really being consistent in your beliefs, being consistent in your beliefs, continuing to do the work to carve out the road, to carve out your vision. It's like once you've been given a vision, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to continue to just sit on your butt? Are you going to continue to complain, whine? Are you going to get to the work? You at this point, what it takes. You know what you're made of. You know your skill set. And it's not even about working to prove anything to anybody. It's not even about working to up level or to prove yourself or to have status. Although the Knight of Coins is about status and making money and investing your time in the right things. But it's really, really about becoming self-made, taking that journey to become self-made, taking that journey to become more confident in your gifts and who you are. So this is my interpretation of the Libra full moon on April 7th at 18 degrees. There was a lot more I feel like I wanted to say, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. And if there's any more, I will definitely be sure to upload a video. And thank you all so much for tuning in to this message. And I hope that this was helpful. I pray that, you find love, you find peace. This Libra full moon is definitely something to where we can really reconsider certain decisions and know that everything is happening as it should. So peace on earth to you guys, and much love and respect. Gone.